I cannot wait for the controversy that this is going to get. You guys whine, and I give you a treat. You're like a pet to me. That sounded very not okay. JMT, we want a tier list. JMT, you should rank these. JMT, shut up. We have done tier lists in the past. The STN community inside of YouTube is all about tier lists, probably bringing in the most views for doing something like that. However, there is a side effect. And it's not a good one once one makes a list of any sort with their opinion on YouTube. Every time we do a tier list video, or if someone does a tier list video, I see it all the dang time. It'll be on a Discord server for maybe the past week on how that person doesn't belong to live on the Earth anymore, move them to Mars, let them be the test subject. Because trust me, when you have an opinion on anything inside of STN, expect some comments coming your way. Because, oh no, your list is wrong, sir. And your girl, miss, we don't discriminate over here. Taking a bite out of a donut, okay? And that main reason right there is probably why I'm gonna go ahead and create a video like this again. Because it's funny to me. It's entertaining, seeing people complain. Now, with this being a tier list, and my sole purpose of this video is to piss people off, I am gonna go ahead and think about these items, you know, put some type of thought process into this while I go ahead and make this list. So I'm not just making it for the whatsoever of it. I'm actually putting my opinion into this list. Bundles for all of the people who actually touch grass. Let me tell you what those things are about. We got bundles inside of STN that give you a perk and a gear once you buy that thing. Some of these bundles are complete garbo, while the other ones are actually something I would probably use in a round or two until I got bored and got off. There are currently 18 bundles in STN so far. That's like 17, but one more. I'm gonna go ahead and rank these from worst to best. So if you're the first one I'm talking about, if you are the 17th pick inside of the JMT bundle draft, then my guy, you're lame. So let's go ahead and start with the worst bundle, IMO, which stands for, in my opinion, for all you oldies out there. I just learned the definition for it today, actually. The A.I.L.A interface. This allows the CCTV gear to alert when slashers approach it. And then you also have a 40% chance to avoid slasher detection. So, number one, it's a CCTV. Okay, that's the main reason I hate this thing. But that's not the only reason. There is actually a very complex reason after that short content of me hating on the CCTV. Why would you use the CCTV and this bundle when you could use Merch's sonar to ping the slasher's location and the hidden perk, which gives you 80% chance to avoid slasher detection while hiding? And if you don't want to use that, I was just basically mentioning it because it was double the percentage to avoid slasher detection compared to this bundle, okay? There are other perks that match that 40%, and it gives bonus stats as well, such as the stealth, light-footed, covert, and finally the old pirate bag, which is a merch perk at 60% chance. You don't need to have the CCTV alert a slasher when it approaches. Rather, you could use a gear that pings the entire location of this man moving around the map. Going with the next pick here at the 16th rank. So you're not the worst, but your mother doesn't love you. Leave. Quantity over quality. This allows the key to have a shorter cooldown and unlock time, and then it also gives you increased health and increased speed. I'm not a key user, okay? But people who are, they just seem to be magical wizards who fell from heaven. There are perks way better than this quantity over quality bundle if you would like to use the key gear. Basically, this bundle is just saying, hey, you could be using the key gear, but you could also, you know, have a shorter cooldown and unlock time for the doors that you lock for whatever reason. You could be using hinge grease, born at a barn, angry, or fear battery with the key, and then that right there would make it completely OP. If you're a key user, that is. At number 15, still in the bottom ranks of all these bundles, you are not getting picked first on the dodgeball team. Enhanced Regulator. This allows you to repair lockers and barricades besides doors as well, and then you get increased health. Being able to repair a door in general can be a super tough time in an STN match. Are there people out there who actually have the gear to repair a door and you actually repair a door? If the slasher is chasing you with this bundle, good luck, buddy. At number 14th, we have Lookout. This allows the night vision goggles to make your breathing quieter at the cost of speed, and then it gives you increased speed. With the Nightfall's rebreather in the game now, there is no point to use this bundle. That rebreather gear with its perk as well allows you to see the slasher across the map if it's open. And then, of course, it does the same exact thing, breathing quieter at the cost of speed. And the breathing quieter on this rebreather from the Nightfall shop, trust me, you gotta be right next to this man's earlobe for him to hear you. Moving on, we have at the 13th spot Improvise. You can restore broken doors, slam open doors, and the wooden door that you're carrying on this bundle allows you to use it like a shield so you can stagger the slasher. So great, another bundle on fixing doors. No thanks. However, this grants the ability to be like a shield, but if your sole purpose is to use this because it has a shield option, just use a shield instead, buddy, okay? And then pair that with some type of perk that'll help out the shield in general, and not just having the ability to restore a broken door. Yippee. At the number 12 spot, you're not quite making it to the top 10, you're still in the not loved section. Plastic explosives. This allows the audio player to be reactivated and explode, which will make the slasher be staggered. And then it gives you increased health, and the downside again, increased cooldown. This is an interesting idea for an audio player bait user. Technically, you can only be good with the audio player if you're good at baiting for a slasher's location. However, with this bundle, the cooldown is increased, and there is really no good way to know when the slasher is on the audio player if you are planning to bait with it, unless you stay like right next to it so it's in line of sight. And to be honest, that is not a good idea, in my opinion. Number 11. Now, this right here is going to be very controversial indeed. The buckshot. This allows the shotgun to have 4 shots with no cooldown, and then you get increased health. This is probably the bundle I see the most used inside of STN. After the 4 shots in this thing, you run out. No more shooty-shotty at the slasher. If I am chasing someone using the buckshot, I am probably more than likely to catch up to them eventually when they run out of bullets with no recharge rate. More than likely, all of your shots are going to go out before you can even survive to see the day. Buckshot is going to be staying at number 11 on the primary aspect that it just has 4 shots. Number 10, the top 10, okay? You are getting to that love section. You're still in the losing category, but you're in the top percentage of it, so perfect. The looter bundle. This gives you increased health and speed for every relic that you find. This bundle turned into a meme inside of the STN community. The looter bundle is insane. That's how they sound. When they say that inside of a Discord server, that's how they sound. This bundle used to be insanely overpowered, but now it only works perfectly if you find all of the relics. However, if you do find most of the relics, the looter bundle is worth it. You pretty much got to find over half of all of the relics in the game to go ahead and make it at least useful to have a perk equipped where it grants you something at least. At number 9, we have concentration. This allows the ghillie to make you undetectable while active, and then you get quieter breathing. This was a tough one to place in this list because the ability it gives is really good, but it only works when the ghillie is active, and unless you are spamming it every second of your life, it's hard to tell when to activate this thing when the slasher pings. I'm assuming probably around 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. is the most beneficial time for this bundle to work effectively. At number 8, we have rusty traps. So this gives traps a longer stagger and a limited duration. This is a bundle I would use, but the only downfall to it is that it has a limited duration, which means the trap won't stay there the entire round. The longer trap stagger is pretty much the purpose why this bundle is ranked high. However, with that limited duration, you gotta stay at number 8, buddy. At number 7, we have silent but deadly. This allows the bandages to stagger the slasher when you're using it, and it also gives you increased health. One word, guys. Underrated. This will give you a guaranteed stagger, since the only way to use the bandages is if the slasher hits you. And since the bandages on this bundle staggers the slasher, it's guaranteed, baby, to heal yourself. So this bundle is the perfect option to go ahead and get that heal off after you use the bandages, and go ahead and create some distance between you and the slasher as well. Moving on to number 6, you are so close to the top 5, but you're still a loser. The sonar module. This allows the motion sensor to ping the slasher's location, and it also gives you increased speed and increased cooldown. This bundle is ranked high since it's a motion sensor that pings the location of the slasher. It may say increased cooldown, but that's for the gear and not the capability to ping the slasher. Placing these bad boys around the map is gonna work wonders. At number 5, the top 5 IMO, in my opinion, for this bundle list here. At number 5, we have A.I.L.A override. This allows the barbed wire to have no place distance restriction, and it gives you decreased speed. No place distance restriction is a definite win. These right here work well for rotation. Being able to spam them around a certain area as well. Oh yes. At number 4, we have the Shrouded Getaway. Road Flare decreased arm time, Survivor speed boost, and increased health. No other perk in the game paired with a Road Flare can grant this. Top 5 bundle. And this is why we have Short Fuse at number 3. It instantly arms the Road Flare, and it also gives you increased blind time for that Road Flare as well. Enough said. For the top 2, at number 2, we have the Deep Night Hack. This allows the key to briefly phase you through obstacles goggles and gives you increased health and increased cooldown. This bundle is probably the most fun bundle to use inside of STN. Being able to lead the slasher in a closed off room, lock the door, and phase through it is gold. The moment you have all been waiting for. Are there some of you right now inside of STN looking at the bundles list and like crossing them off as we're going through? You are such a nerd. Look at you. I'm just kidding. We're both nerds here. Look at us. Infrared lens. You could probably tell from the thumbnail. This is a deep night goggles and a night vision goggles combined with increased health. The bundle I use the most. And no, I'm not ranking it first because I use it the most. Yes, I am. Night vision goggles paired with deep night goggles, which allows you to be at max speed no matter what time it is inside of the game or if you're near the slasher at all. It doesn't decrease at all. And it allows you to see ghosts that are inside of the game. This bundle right here, I highly suggest people go ahead and try out. It's very easy to use. It allows you to see the map and rotate. It's just a learning strategy for all of the new players out there. I hope you guys use it. Let's open the comment section together and see how many people are angry or how many people are happy. And you want me to be honest with you, I don't care. I am on a different world right now for those who know. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for me. My name's JMT, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.